The Century Media Podcast.
Hi, this is Sam,
Tom
from Architects, and welcome to the Century Media Podcast on the record.
So yeah, our new record's called Hollow Crown. It's coming out in January or like February over in America. Title, I was actually out in town in Brighton and I was looking to buy a friend a birthday present. I was in a bookshop, a second-hand bookshop, and I saw a book called Hollow Crown about the Middle Ages in England, but I just thought, yeah, the name kind of, yeah, I thought, you know, we could fit that in with like some of the concepts on the record about people kind of, you know, having like an ego for some, like, you know, for no reason. Like, you know, it's a hollow crown, they wear it, but it's bullshit, you know. So yeah, that we kind of fitted that in with the a bunch of the concepts that Sam sings about on the record. With Sam.
Yes, did. It's kind of, we pulled it in and then we got that about halfway through, and then I started writing more songs around the title as well, which helped. It's kind of more about, you know, like false idols, people that just shouldn't be too cocky, you know.
And the engineer we went to Outhouse Studios in Reading in England. That's where John Mitchell, and the engineer was Ben Humphreys and Matt. Sorry, Matt, I don't know your second name. They're all cool guys. We've been there before. We did our last record, Ruin, there. We did our split there, so it seemed like a normal thing to go back because we're comfortable there, and we know how it all works. We know the guys, so that was cool. They had previously worked with Enter Shikari on their album Take to the Skies, and they'd done some stuff with Funeral for a Friend as well, and it all sounded great, so we thought, let's go there, see what they're up to. It was an interesting time in the studio, wasn't it, Sam?
Wild, disturbing, depressing, sad times.
Recordings, I don't think any of us like doing it. It's 5 people all cramped up together in the same room for 3 weeks, all wanting to get the best out of the time we have there, and different opinions, you know, arguments, bullshit, fucking retracking,
vocal takes that need to be redone.
Oh god. Yeah, I mean, yeah. But there were good times as well. Was there? Hang on. Was there good times? What did we do?
Sat around and got high every day. You did. You lot did. I didn't. I just sat around. Drank some K.
Drank K.
K cider got me through.
There was one day in 3 weeks when the sun came out, so I think we went outside on that day. Ate terrible food. Drank too much alcohol. Smoked too many cigarettes. Oh god.
Really god awful. We ate awful food. Really bad.
Highlights were popping over to London, I think, going to see Comeback Kid and Converge. That was not in Reading and not in the studio, so what I think I'm trying to say is the highlights were not in the studio, which we're stoked with the record though, so I guess all that misery was worth it in the end. Favourite song, Sam?
I would say Dethroned is my favourite.
Yeah.
Of the whole thing. Yes.
My favourite, I'm a big fan of Early Grave, even if I don't say so myself. But then left with the last minute, right towards the end of the record, is a
little golden song, isn't it?
Dark Horse in the Pack. We wrote the whole record, and just kind of we did Ruin, and then just started writing straight away. It's been about 13 months, something like that, doing the record. We're always writing though, so we just basically record a record and then start writing, and when we've got 11, 12 songs, we do a record. That's what we're going to do again. That's what we're doing right now when we're not too busy.
Mental state. Smoked a lot of weed whilst writing that record. I personally did. I guess that kind of helped, and then stopped.
My mental state varied from day to day, depending on how much sleep I got. Basically, what toughest songs to record?
I don't know about that. Inelegance was pretty hard for me. Mixing it up and that.
I'm trying to think that, I mean, there weren't any. The record was a bit less technical than our previous one, so it wasn't actually too tricky to play. But my guitar kept on going out of fucking tune, which did my head in. So the whole thing was fucking hard because my guitar's a piece of shit. First act are gonna give me a nice new one though, so it doesn't matter. Overall vibe and message, feeling for the album. Don't be an arsehole, mate.
Just stop being a prick.
That's the message. It's the overall vibe. Not for all of it, but mainly it's stop being a dickhead. Artwork. I'm trying to remember what it was. God, what are they called? Empty Design did it. We actually we didn't have any kind of particular concept. We wanted something that looked kind of classy, something that looked sophisticated. You know, we're all big boys now, 21 years old, so we wanted something that was proper. So they sent us some stuff. We said yes. They did something on it, and then we said no, and then we said do that other thing, and they gave us this A with a crown round it, and we were like, perfect, do that. And then we kind of made it look all like kind of medieval and ornate.
Like someone spilled a cup of tea and set a fire on.
Yeah, I like it. I'm a big fan of it. I can't wait to see it printed up and stuff. Which, of course, by this time this airs, I will have. So I love it. But I haven't seen it yet.
It looks great.
This is Tom from the future talking. How weird.
Thank you, Sam and Tom, for joining us for a special On The Record. Let's check out a track from the new album, Hollow Crown. It's a track called Follow the Water. Take it away, guys.
This is
Sam
and
Tom
from
Architect,
and you're listening to the Century Media Podcast.